Welcome back to another Unscripted with Jed Snyder. I'm your host, Brad Oldhouse. Back on the ones and twos. You can't see him off camera today. Matthew Stordahl rocking it back there. Obviously, we have a guest today who needs no introduction, but he's going to get one anyway. He's not the head coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning yet. He's the head coach of the Helena Bighorns and owner of J2 Development, and we are happy as hell to have Coach Damon Hanson in with us. Welcome to the show, Coach.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, good
thanks
to be
for getting
here.
up so early in the damn morning.
Yeah.
Something's got to get him in here.
So we're not going to talk a whole lot of Bighorns today, but just kind of some respect to our audience who are Bighorns fans. I might ask you one Bighorns question, but I really wanted to bring you in and you and Jed to talk about J2 and what that's all about. So let's just get the Bighorn stuff out of the way. How's the offseason going, man?
It's been going good. We got back from Troy, Michigan a couple weeks ago for joined Jed at the owners meeting. So that was fun. It was a new experience for me. Get to see kind of just sit in and see what they talk about during the summer and kind of all the changes that are going to happen. So that was good. Draft happened last week. We got our guy, traded a couple draft picks for future picks down the line. So everything's going good.
Perfect. That's awesome. J2. First of all, I want to talk about J2 Development. I've been seeing some posts and everything. First of all, tell me about the name. How did the name come about? What does J2 mean?
Yeah, we sat there, kicked it around a little bit. Actually, this guy to my left was helping me kind of pick out a couple names, and J2 kind of stuck with Jalen and James, my two kids. So we ran with it.
That's perfect. I can totally hear an "aww" dubbed in there. So let's make that happen.
Oh,
so that's
good
softball.
night.
Yeah. Talk to me about J2, man. What is it? What's it for? Who does it benefit?
Yeah, so kind of I moved here in 09. I obviously played and I always knew I wanted to coach, right? Kind of didn't know how to even get this ball rolling. Obviously 5 years ago when they bought the team, having mentorship from Mike and Jed, it kind of, I've kind of been learning a lot. And then a couple of years ago, I was like, I really just want to develop the youth around here in Helena and Montana for that matter. I think I don't want to say lacks, but there's not a lot of resources around Montana. It's obviously not a hockey hotbed. It's not nothing compared to Minnesota or any states like that. And we really just want to grow the game. So me starting J2 development, and we'll get to it, but getting the package with Power Edge Pro and things like that is solely in the fact of wanting to develop youth hockey here, wanting to be a big part of it, wanting to be the change. We always talk about if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And I really want to be part of the solution here, and hopefully we can grow this thing.
That's awesome. Jed, talk to me about your involvement and kind of how
So
you
we,
helped it.
obviously with Nitro, and we've discussed this in previous podcasts, what it is. The difference between, like, we've talked about an athlete or somebody that plays, right? A hobbyist or a passion person. And really when Damon came to me with this and we started discussing what this is going to look like, I knew what it was. But then after meeting Joe Quinn and his son that flew out here and put a few of us through the coaching process and operating it, like, there's a reason why guys like Connor McDavid and shit are the way they are. Like, he started with Power Edge Pro when he was 8?
9, yeah.
9.
Yeah.
He turned out pretty good. And so, but it's a different concept it's the days of like beating a puck square, stick handling shit are over. It's about touching and moving, putting the puck to space and going to get it, right? And so that allows the player to be faster and better. And you go through it and you listen to these guys, man, it's an unbelievable product. So, when Damon came to me with this, it was like, wow, this is an amazing bolt-on for Nitro. Not only can J2 do it on his own, and like he should, and he needs to get people in and get them on it because it's an amazing product and it will make your player better. But it's like, hey, let's figure out how to incorporate this now into Nitro with our summer programming, so that way the guys that want to be athletes, the guys that pursue this as a passion, actually have everything on the one property, right? And we talked about the closed loop ecosystem and everything like that. And it's just an amazing thing. Like, it really is. I mean, you have to be dedicated for it, because really at the end, the skills stuff is what the summer is designed for, right? Like, running breakout plays and shit and all that through fucking summer is ridiculous. Come in, do skill stuff, get bigger, faster, stronger, and then go into your season, right? And with Damon's ability to coach skill and what this package is just, it's unbelievable for our community. You know, and when you look at it, it's not for a hobbyist. It's not. Like, Nitro's not for a hobbyist. Damon likes saying hobbyist or passion. And I completely agree. You know, but at the end of the day, it's not. Like, if you're a hobbyist, like it's not for you. But if you're passionate about the game and you want to get better, you are a hockey player as opposed to someone that plays hockey. Like, man, proof is in the pudding, man. Like, it was a fucking Bedard. They're all using it. They were talking
Dylan Larkin.
Yeah.
I think the Caps bought it as a team. There's like 6 teams now in the NHL that have bought in this apparatus and this package and stuff. And look, it's not just me going out there and making up drills. Like, we've invested time and money into this too, to where we have thousands and thousands of drills designed for, you know, skill-based, designed for D, forwards, all sorts of things. So again, we didn't just wake up one day, not do our research and just go, oh yeah, we're just gonna throw this together. Like, this was a thought out plan, and this is something that we wanted to bring to Helena, and that's why we're doing it.
That's awesome. There's and we'll kind of talk about this in a second, but you know, for kind of I don't know if it's a refresher or whatnot, but the product that they're talking about is literally just describe the actual product for me, will you? Because, like, without visual context, maybe they don't know what we're talking about. So just kind of describe what the product is itself. Physically.
Yeah, the apparatuses, we call them, are like, what, a couple feet long. They're made of plastic. Okay. They are. And when we got the bag, we looked at each other and we're like, whoa, this is an expensive product. But why they have it like this is to, you know, if I'm acting as a D, a defender, you know, and there's plastic sticks where we can put in any different direction. Again, like I said, if we're working on, you know, attacking the goal line or whatever the case may be, or if we're working on entering the zone, things like that, you're going to set up, you know, these apparatuses to work to your advantage. Gotcha. And things like that. And again, to go back to what Jed said, putting pucks into space and things like that is making sure, you know, when this new day and age, it's you have the puck on your stick, you're probably going to get hit. You watch Connor McDavid play, he's chasing that puck. He's not skating with the puck on his stick, right? There's a reason why he can skate 100 miles an hour up the ice. When he's going north-south, he's going east-west, it doesn't matter. He's chasing that puck. He's making sure he can chase it, he can get to, you know, space, and he can get that puck back, and so he doesn't get hit, right? So this is what that training is for, is training your mind to play fast and making sure. And again, you go to this Power Edge Pro, PEP we call it, and you might get 100 puck touches in one drill compared to your normal practice where you're standing in line for 25 minutes and you're getting 10 puck touches, right? So how are you going to get better? Yes, everybody wants to play games, but if you're investing, this is an investment. If you want to be a hockey player, you're going to invest in something that's going to make you better.
For sure.
And touching the puck is going to make you better.
For sure. And this is something that I've seen you implement with the Bighorns, right? Like, I've come out and, you know, they're hard, dude. Those drills are like, I mean, for as good as our guys are, like, some of these drills make them look silly, and it's not because they can't do it. It just forces them into a spot to train themselves.
Well,
right?
It's not natural.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. And the other thing is too is it the cool thing about it with the database library, whatever the fuck you want to call it, of drills that Damon has with this, it can be set up for any position, any scenario. You can replicate any scenario on the ice based on the apparatuses and the position you put them in, and the stick angles, and multiple stick angles. Yeah. Like, you can do 3 sticks in different angles at one end of one of the apparatuses. So, like, the really cool part about this is, like, okay, we need to work on, like Damon said, ride the goal line out, turn off the dot and fire, right? And so there's drills for that in every scenario you can replicate, whether it's forward, D, even with the goalies because of the shot angles that they're getting off, because they're getting like shots off the pass or shots off the tip, right? Mm-hmm. And so like it replicates everything. And can it be duplicated? And people are going to argue it. They can, that's, you can, use fucking hockey sticks and cones and shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. But what comes with this is proven, right? It's a proven track record. Mm-hmm. The biggest names in hockey, like you go to YouTube, watch Pep, watch fucking Bedard run it. Like that shit's amazing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I mean, McDavid obviously is McDavid, but like go through it and look at the guys that use it. A lot of AAA programs use it. Now they haven't gone through the certified coaching for it like Damon has, but at the end of the day, man, it's used widely. The problem is that is it used correctly or not? Who knows? But we are here. Damon is running it here with the database, using the Quinn family and their resources and everything like this. It's for anybody that wants to get involved in it and really do it. Yeah, is it just skill stuff? 100%. But literally doing it through the summer will make you better, period. It will force you to become better. Even just working with it. Like, what did he say? He said, you can be a fucking dude that, like, can't really skate as a coach, but practiced Pep with his players and actually became better. Fuck, I mean, my broken old ass actually fucking, by the end of the training session, was like fucking ticking pucks through better than some of the younger guys.
He had been to Alaska. He came here in September, trained us up, and he was coming from Alaska, and that was his second time. And he was telling us how these coaches that, could hardly stick handle practice all year long, practice. And he went back and, he was doing some more training with other coaches, and he was like, holy shit, like
They actually got better.
They got better.
How about that?
And so it is. It's once you wrap your head around it, but it is, man. It's an investment in your athlete. Like that's the thing, right? Like it's the cool thing about the way the Pep operates, the way J2 operates is it's all summer long. It's a couple of days, a couple of hours a week, maybe an hour a week. You know what I mean? But the process is what you get better. And if you really want your player to get better, you need to have a summer plan as opposed to once a month you go do a camp. And not knocking any other camps, but at the end of the day, you're not getting better if you're only doing 3 camps through the summer and nothing else is organized, right?
Right.
Like if you have a plan, work through all summer long, like you will improve. This will guarantee you improve with puck touches. It will make you a better hockey player. Just got to make the investment into doing it.
If you're looking for a day camp, that's a hobby. Like that, like to 100%. me nowadays, that's a hobby. Like there's not a chance my old man would ever let me go to a day camp and not get better, right? Like, cause he's investing. He invested in me, and so and I want to do that for my kids, and everybody should want to do that. Like this is like, it's not a hobby. It's an investment. Money's real. It doesn't grow on trees, and it's too expensive for it to be a hobby. So
for sure, and the proof is in the pudding, like you guys said, right? We talk at length about the NHL stars that have benefited from the package that you're teaching, but you bring it down to the youth level, and maybe attending J2, and correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe J2 programs throughout the summer. Maybe that takes a B kid and makes him an A kid.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, there's a measurable difference there
100%.
when it turns into the work that he's put in, or she, the work the kid has put in at J2 to get better. And then there's tryouts, and then all of a sudden they're making a difference on the second or third line in A when they were probably just going to play B. So
yeah, absolutely.
I think that's a huge benefit. And like you said, it fits it fits a need, right? We've always said something like, man, development needs to be better here, and I want to commend you on being the guy that stepped up and was like, hey, you know what, I can do this.
Yeah.
Jed mentioned something I kind of want to tap into. He said that you're a certified coach within this program. What does that mean exactly?
Yeah, so obviously with this, there's realms of like Joe will come in, Nick will come in, they'll train you up. they'll talk about all the different. So like when we actually physically had to do this, right? So when we're on the ice, we physically had to run through a few different drills, and it was fun. It was a blast. Jed even got going on it, and myself and a couple other coaches, and it was fun. But you have to physically run through, train, move these apparatuses and things like that. So that's when we say certified and making, like, we didn't just buy this and throw it out there. Like, we actually did this ourselves.
Yeah, there's a couple of tiers of getting involved with them. There's a couple of tiers. You can just buy the apparatuses. Okay. You can buy the apparatuses, and then you don't have to buy anything else. Or you buy the apparatuses and have them come in and train you up. Or you can buy the apparatuses, have them come in, show you the proper way how it works, and be a part of their community, which opens up all the libraries of the PEP programming, right? So like Damon's got, it's like 1,000 drills, right? So you're not having to create shit. It's a fucking database. So like so let's just say Thursday mornings at 8:00, Damon's got 4 kids out there, right? And say they're all forwards. Okay, he can type in there whatever the fuck it is, and pull up drills for 10U, pick something, fucking, top of the circle, maneuver, tip out, whatever the fuck they call it, right? Partridge in a pear tree, whatever. I mean, just fucking widgets. But like either way, he can type that in, and it'll fucking spit out drills for him, and then that way it takes the thinking out of it. You're using their decades of creating this, not trying to reinvent the wheel, because we always say success is follow the leader, baby. It's not a fucking game of reinventing it and making it better. If somebody's successful at doing it, let's just follow that motherfucker.
Amen.
So there's different levels of it. I mean, people will buy it and then they'll be like, well, fuck, we got PEP here. It's like, cool. Where are you at? Well, we just got it. Okay, so they run the same fucking drills, or they Google something on YouTube. Not that it's a bad thing, but you don't have the support of the platform, right? And that's the big thing. What we got in here is we're like, well, we're going to do it right. Damon's going to do it right if he brings it in. So, full send on that. And that's where Joe and Nick came down. They walked through all of it with us, referencing. The cool thing is when it gets to the point where J2 can actually go national with the camps and that sort of thing. When you get there, you actually post it, and they post it on their website of all the certified PEP training centers in North America. So that way people can get on there and be like, oh shit, there's one in Helen with J2 Development. Click on it, sign up through them, and then
it's a yearly. It's, again, like we keep talking about investment. Like, this is, like, it wasn't cheap. It was expensive, but it's well worth it. There's proof that this works. There's a yearly investment in this too. So we'll always have these drills, and they revamp. Like, I think he was in Buffalo too last summer, redoing drills and things like that. That's awesome. They're always not reinvent the wheel, but they're always creating a new product and coming up with new stuff that coaches can see and work off of. So
that's fantastic. This package, where do they go if they want to learn more about J2 and what you guys are doing?
Yeah, you can email me at dhanson@j2development.com. You can hop on our Instagram, j2development_hockey, to get more information.
And there's QR codes around the rink too.
Yeah, QR codes around the rink as well. There's information around the rink. And then obviously the package closed here at May 14th
with Nitro, that registration will close for the training, J2 and physical therapy, the physical therapy stuff. All that'll shut down May 15th. So
gotcha.
If they want to do the training stuff with Nitro, they need to get on now and get it with the bundles. Otherwise, just reach out to J2 directly and sign up for it.
How long do your training sessions last usually?
An hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, each group with an hour up to 10 kids.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we don't want to make it any bigger. Right. Obviously, the smaller the better, the more puck touches. But you go too small, guys get like we'll have a little training session here in an hour with a couple guys, and we only have 2 of them, and they're just gassed out. So it's
even we'd run it and split the team up with the Bighorns and run it like they're sucking wind through it. And I mean, because it challenges like hand to eyes to feet. Like, I mean,
It's everything.
Like, we have a couple of guys that were mad they couldn't do it.
Right.
Like, physically mad. What was it? Langer was one, Briar Lang.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one, and he had fast hands, fast feet. And, like, he fucking blew the apparatuses to fucking bits, dude. He'd hit that shit, and then he would get mad at himself. And it's like, bro, like, there's NHL guys that can't do this.
Right.
Like relax. Like, you slow it the fuck down and work on making it happen, you know? Couldn't handle it. Blow fucking two of them up again. Route setting them back up. Mad, hitting himself in the head with the stick. And
They never got the slow part down.
Yeah.
Like start somewhere. It's okay, right? And then work your way up.
Yeah.
And then once you feel the puck and start getting the hang of this, like, it'll be good.
Yeah.
You can get comfortable with being uncomfortable, right?
100%. Like, you're learning, though.
Bingo.
They haven't been challenged, man. They haven't been fucking challenged. So I don't know. I mean, I think that it's amazing for our community here. I think it's something unique to Helena. It's definitely something or to Montana as well. And that's the thing, is with everything that we've put here, you talk to the college coaches, like I'll use Marcus Baxter as an example. Like, what we've built here and bringing everything in, like if this was Missoula, this fucking thing would be packed. Like, it'd be fucking sold out, because people, they're all in with their sport. They're all in with what they want to do, which isn't bad or good. It's just the truth. Like, we're not trying to fucking call anybody out about whatever. That's just a fact. Like, the Missoulas, the Bozeman's, and stuff like that would be like, they heard we got it and they were like, holy fuck, that's legit. You know what I mean? And they're like, as coaches, they're physically excited that it's here. Now, would they have done it? No, maybe not. But the fact that it's now in Montana is really, really exciting for a lot of these college coaches and guys that have coached at pretty high levels. They can actually send their players here if they want to go. There's an outlet to where they can go in an all-one-stop shop for everything.
This stuff is huge. Other places. Like, my wife was on a youth hockey site on Facebook, and she was going back and forth with a lady, and they were talking about how they wish they had the pet where they were at. I think they were in Idaho or something or whatever, but they wish they had that, and they were looking to drive here to get a group of them and get ice time. Like,
wow.
That's how big this thing is in other places, and they realize. And if you're not familiar with it, hop on YouTube, check it out, get familiar with it. If you have any questions, reach out. Get information before you.
I would just say
no.
fucking YouTube it.
Yeah.
Like, look at the NHLers doing it. Like, it was funny because Detroit was, Joe was telling us a pretty good story about it. Like, Detroit was him and Hahn about getting it to come in. Because I think they're with Buffalo, they're with Capitals. They're with 6 or 7 teams, like, full on. Because teams bought it, and they bring Joe in to coach it. And then actually youth organizations partnered with them to use it as well, all across Canada. And he was saying, like, fucking Detroit was him and Hahn about it, so Larkin fit the bill and bought it and brought it in and fucking literally told the coaches to fuck off and had Joe and Nick run their practices with that. So yeah, it's pretty amazing on how it's become and how it's evolved and what it actually is. Because I mean, the original apparatuses and stuff, you listen to Joe talk and everybody laughed at him when he started doing it, but he started doing it with one kid. He started with one kid. Yeah. And McJesus is pretty fucking good.
No doubt. Yeah.
So, like...
Yeah, he ain't a dummy. That's
right.
So, like, yeah, and he still works with him this day. Like, because Joe's in Buffalo, right?
Twice a week for 4 months.
Yep. He's twice... Connor McDavid is with Joe twice a week for 4 months in Toronto. Joe's driving over to Toronto to work with him. And then he'll call him in the middle of the night and say, I need you over here in the morning, and Joe over there. Because Connor works on it literally 2 to 3 days a week, every day in the off season.
Whatever Connor wants, gets.
Yeah, 100%, right? So that's
hard to say no to that guy.
No doubt.
So that's
right there, buddy.
So that's yeah. It's, you listen to these stories and it's like, yeah, it is a fucking, like, a no brainer having that shit here. You know what I mean? Like, it's no brainer bringing it in our community and having it available for people to use. Now it's just people recognizing exactly what it is, and highly suggest go to fucking YouTube and watch it and know what it is and what it can do for their athlete if their kid or their player or whatever is truly a hockey player. Now, once again, go back to it. If you're just playing hockey for the winter or something to do, That's not your jam.
Right.
It's not your jam at all. But you really want to invest in your future as a hockey player. Fuck, it literally will change your game.
Well, it's like, that's expensive for one session. Well, right, you just went to 3 camps though.
Yeah.
Last month.
Yeah.
Like, do the math.
Compare the puck touches at that camp compared to the hour with them on the ice. Like it's not even close. It's not even close.
Hotel, gas, food. Probably brought your whole family, so it's a family vacation at that point.
Well, they spent more money because they wanted to keep the jersey afterwards too.
Like, holy smokes!
So there's that. Yeah, I won't keep you. I know you guys got stuff to do, but Coach, thanks for joining us today. Kind of talking a little bit about J2, and it's good to see how you found a niche and a problem to solve, and that you're solving it. And that you and Jed are collaborating.
We're trying
with this whole ecosystem of training, physical and on ice, off ice, that kind of thing. And it's really exciting to see all that happening in the same damn parking lot we're recording this podcast.
Absolutely,
so that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, very fortunate.
So yeah, make sure you check them out. J2 Development Hockey on Instagram. Make sure you reach out to Coach Damon here if you have any questions. I'm Brad Oldhouse, Jed Snyder, Damon Hanson there in the middle. My boy Matthew Stornall back there on the ones and twos. Thanks for watching. Have a good week.